He didn't want
Right.
to be
Hey,
cremated.
listen,
You ain't had no way but to cremate.
Derek, more people are going towards cremation, now they're going up on the prices.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
They are. Yep.
I've
Yep.
seen that too.
Yep.
But this is how you calculate how much insurance you need. And it's called DIME.
Okay.
DIME. Dime.
Okay.
And D is for debt. You calculate how much debt you have. And you write that number down. I is for income. So if you make $50,000 a year, you're gonna take 50,000 times 10, and you write that number down. M is for mortgage. How much mortgage do you have? What's the balance that's left on your home? So when you do pass away, that can be taken care of immediately, and you don't lose your home.
Right.
Okay.
So that's you write that number down. And then E is for education. If you have any children under the age of 18, we calculate $100,000 for each child. So
Okay.
if you have two children under the age of 18, just calculate $200,000.
Okay.
It's $100, and that's how you come up with how much insurance do I need.
So yeah, I'm gonna just ask obvious, but let's just make sure we have some clarity for anybody who want to know what that meant when you said about the education portion of it. So that $100,000 would be there to basically take care of their education for us, finance the expenses or whatnot on
Correct.
that part. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool.
So that's
Correct.
easily
So that would put them in the green where they won't have no student debt or anything like that. Once
You're taking care of your
they get into
children's
the workplace.
education. That's
Right.
correct. You're taking care of your mortgage. You won't have to move out of your house. You're
Hmm.
taking care of your income because if you lose your income, it's there.
Right.
And then you're taking care of your debt. You don't want to leave your debt to people either.
Right. Right. Right.
So
jeez.
yeah, dime. So remember that DIME.
Yes, remember that acronym, people. Matter of fact, if you ain't taking no notes, you always have this video to just rewind it and go back and then you take your notes later, whatever you need to do. But if you ain't gonna take the notes in real time, you always have this as a resource. So go back
Right.
to it and utilize this information because this is real information. This information that could be used in a practical way to better improve your life.
Right.
Or pass it to somebody else who can use.
Right.
That's
And Miss
correct.
Wanda is a real person. She ain't nobody that I met at the store or she
That's right.
called me on the phone.
That's right.
Like I met Miss Wanda through my mama.
That's
So
right.
Miss Wanda, she's good people.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where, she called me and I said, you know what? I need some more life insurance. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I need some more life insurance. Miss Wanda, what can we do? And we had to do the
Yeah,
dime and the fourth too.
this ain't no
But
this ain't no gatekeeping information right here. You ain't gotta pay $59.99, then I sit you down, like give you a little bit, then it's gonna cost you
yeah,
$159.99
no.
before you go learn some more and all that. No, we get you straight to the source.
We're gonna get you straight to the source, and that's
That's
Miss
that's
Wanda.
that's that's correct. That's
Right,
correct.
right. So I know we will probably have to bring you back on, Miss Wanda, um, another time to talk to get in depth. But our whole purpose of this is because I know that finances is one of the root problems of marriages, and if you can
Yeah,
at
fellas,
least
that money ain't right. She ain't gonna love you the same. She ain't gonna, the love gonna change a little bit.
it's
You
gonna
go
change
mess
a little
around, playing around that money. It's gonna be honest.
bit. So, but we have Miss Wanda here that can help us, with that. And she does, and she has a passion for it. I don't know if you could tell, but Miss Wanda has a passion for this. And Miss Wanda, I thank you for spending your evening with us, telling us, about this. And if you would please, I can put your contact information up. So, do you have
I'll
any?
send it to you.
Okay,
I'll send it to you. I
okay,
thank y'all for having me. I really appreciate you guys giving me the time to even educate or talk about it.
No, 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 no. The honor was all ours. The pleasure was all ours.
yeah,
To bless us with this information, for
right,
blessing our audience with this information. Well, our hope and prayer is that the audience will take what you've given, that you've carved out the time to actually
right.
present to them and utilize it. If they don't come directly to you, hopefully they'll reach out to somebody else in their network who can help them, move forward with the information. That's my hope and prayer.
Right.
And again, we definitely are grateful for you coming on and giving us all this information.
Well, I thank you guys so much.
If you had to leave with something to tell a married couple or to tell anyone that may be watching, what would it be, Miss Wanda? Just basically on the overall thing. What would it be? Because I'm gonna tell you what I would tell them. If you don't have no life insurance, you need to call Miss Wanda and you need to get you some. Okay, so Miss Wanda, so Miss Wanda, what would you say?
This is what I want to say, because I run into this on a daily basis. We as Black people don't want to talk about life insurance, and they
Right.
think, oh, it's not, I got time, to get that life insurance in place. But let me tell you something. Life insurance, every day you live and you get older, the price goes up. So stop putting it off. I just did an application on a young lady that's 25 years old, and I applaud her for this. She got $1 million policy, and I quoted her a premium amount of $87. But guess what? When the company finished with her, her health was in a better class than what I put on there. She is paying $57 a month for 30 years for $1 million policy.
Wow.
And that's huge for us as
Yes.
Black people. Get it now.
Yes.
Get it while you 18. Get it while you 23. Lock the price in now, because it only goes up.
That is so good. Yeah, because I mean, $57, that can be, you eat that much a week.
Real quick, can we get into a little bit of the estate planning aspect of that? Like, how would that transfer? If you got 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes just to kind of
Sure.
delve into that.
Okay, so let's say you do have that $1 million policy. She has one daughter. So let's say she's leaving her money to her daughter and her sister, but she don't want them to just blow through the money. So you know what she can do? She can give directions from the grave if she passes away. We set up trusts for families, and that's a free consultation. All you got to do is call me and say, "Hey, I need to talk to a lawyer about a trust." And all I do is put in your phone number, email, and send it to our company, and they're gonna send you an email back, scheduling you a time, and then they're going to talk to you and say, hey, they want to know, do you have a lot of property? Do you have kids? What do you want to do? And she can set up that trust and say, listen, I don't want this money to be dispersed in one lump sum. I want this to happen when she turns 18. I want this to happen when she turns 19. So she can give direction of what she wants to do with that money.
So essentially, that trust is just a vehicle they can use to
There
be
you
able to
go.
transfer property and assets or money or whatever to their
Yes.
loved ones, right?
Yes,
And
definitely.
that'll help them to avoid having to go through probate to be able to do
Probate,
such.
exactly.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay.
probate, anybody can walk in on the wheel and probate and say, hey, she told me that she was giving that to me. And that can be years before
Right.
disbursement is out.
And probate is typically what happens when people die, when they try to leave their loved ones something. If they don't have some type of estate planning in place, they're going to probate.
That's
Whether they have a
correct.
will or not, right?
That's
Okay,
correct.
so make sure we put that out there.
That's
Okay.
correct.
So people can understand that. Just because a person has a will, it
There you
doesn't
go.
mean that your stuff is going to get dispersed the way that your loved one would have wanted to. The court's still going to get in your business.
That's right.
They still gonna be there.
That's
Thank you,
right.
Dale, for bringing that up.
Right.
Because a lot of us don't know. We are ignorant to the fact because we've never been taught, or like you say, we just don't want to hear it at all. We block it out. Oh, like you say, we have time, and we don't. We don't know.
That's right. We got to stop.
Out.
Procrastination is the biggest wealth killer in the world.
Wow, that's good.
People dying every day, so it ain't like it ain't happening.
That's
People
right.
dying every day. So,
And they procrastinating every day.
Yes, they are. That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. So, wow, that's good.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you. Yes, we really appreciate that. And
I feel like I got smarter today by talking to you. I tell you that. I ain't lying. I learned a lot. I did.
Miss Wanda, I'm gonna
I'm
be
not-
texting
I'm
him
not
like, you
one-
know, Derek talking about this, and that. Look, Derek might need to jump on your team, Miss Wanda.
That's
Show me
right.
how to fix that. You know, you see, I can talk a little bit now.
Oh, listen, Derek, I found that out weeks ago.
Look.
I found that out weeks ago.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
audience, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also look out for that bell notification. Click on that thing when it pops up when you hit the subscribe button, so you'll be notified of any further episodes as we continue to try to provide you all with good content. Bring on more people like Miss Wanda who come in here and drop these jewels on you. You know, hopefully she didn't hit you in the head too bad. You know,
And it's okay if she did. You just need to call us
That's right.
and get her contact information. Because I know she stepped on some toes. If you watching this at home with your spouse, y'all, I hope y'all saying, baby, we need to call her. We need to call Joy, and Derek, so we can get her contact information. That is the goal. Miss Wanda, we're not gonna hold you anymore. We really, really appreciate you. And to our power couples that are watching, we appreciate you. Until next time.
Black love, baby. One love.
That's
right.
it.
That's right. That's right. Bye, Miss Wanda.
All right.